Alright, I think we are all good here, possibly. Wait a minute. That's my mic. I don't think you can hear. There we go. You got the game too. Alright. Welcome. Cal Hatake. How are you doing? Is the audio alright? I just kinda... I don't know how these sliders got to where they are. They look maybe fine. What about this? Is this better? Alright, we got Tuna here. We got Tuna and Cozmooo. I just told them they are free to start when they want to start. So I guess we're about to get started here. Alright, we got my teammates in here. Well, we got one at least. This, you're welcome. Check things. Checking things. Alright, we got a couple viewers in here already, at least 3. Which is as many as I got when I was casting the EVJL finals a couple days ago. That's what happens when you're casting English, and it's at a time when no English-speaking person would be up normally. It looks at, well, in some countries, but yeah, no Americans. At 5 a.m. when I was doing that. But anyway, we are casting right now. We got Cozmooo versus papatuna. We are getting started. Let's go. Alright, so now we're seeing Cozmooo taking off right here. I'm going to get the stream back here, get the cams, and that's going to be a nice 2 to start him off. You're only 15 seconds in. Just that joust. When you get a good joust in a 1v1 like that, not much you can do if you're nowhere near it. And here we go off again. This is going to be Tuna's disc this time. He's going to get the bounce on that, try to get the headbutt there, but it didn't work out for him. So now, going to see here, Tuna grabs it. The bounce works favorably, and he's going to get the stun off on Ted, and that's going to be a headbutt. Tuna. I would not go for that headbutt if I were you, but you know what? It eventually worked out for him. That is going to be 2 points. I can tell from my own 1v1 with Tuna in this tournament, he likes to do the headbutts. And it almost killed him a few times, but, you know, he is fast to recover after he does miss those. Alright, we'll be getting launched again. Maybe not, because Tuna didn't get out. I guess he's going for a little bit of a surprise tactic right here. That's going to be the long... Oh, that is going to be in. It didn't look like it was in for a moment there, but that is in. Cozmooo getting a 3. Super long 3. 31 meters, but from that angle, I mean, that is incredible. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Yeah, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be back and forth, I can tell. Oh, I should really... I should change the title to say... Semi-finals, and that's going to be another 3 for Cozmooo right there. Really giving him a comfortable lead. And this early in the match, though, you know, this can go any way. Tuna. How are we going to see the Tuna adjustment? How is he going to show us that he is the father of all Tuna? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Alright. And, you know, you see them both getting to it rather slowly there, but eventually that's going to go popping off over to Tuna's side. Doing a strange bounce, but eventually Cozmooo right there to pick it up, and it looks like Tuna, yeah, no way he's going to catch him at this point, so he's just going to float that in, but I guess he got a little too confident there, because that is going to be a miss. And I think Tuna's going to probably hop in the tube right here, go for the... get that speed from the booster, which is hard to pull off in a 1v1. I mean, it's not hard to do, but it's hard to judge. See, because they both got there at the same time. It's hard to judge whether it's worth it, whether the extra time save will be worth it. the time to get back to it. But eventually that is going to be a bounce over the trap. Looks like Tuna's going to go there, going to pick it up, and just try and evade Cozmooo here. There's both people stunning each other there, both players rather. And that's going to go on bouncing back over to Cozmooo. Is going to go for the pass half-court shot, but that's just going to go down. That could have very well bounced in, but it didn't. So now it's just going to be floating over there. Tuna's going to pick it up. Tuna representing America here today, and Cozmooo representing Australia. So what's it going to be? Australia, America. Who's going to take it in this 1v1 cup? I'm not sure. As an American, I'd like to see us win here, but Tuna, maybe not our best representative, I'm sorry, because he is losing 11-2 right now. Tuna, you got to bring us back. You got to bring us back. America is counting on you, Tuna. I think we need to see a little bit of adjustment here from Tuna. Oh, and that's going to be both of them missing it right there. Eventually, Cozmooo picking it up, tossing it down the tube, down the tunnel rather, and eventually Tuna getting it, keeping it a tight possession. He doesn't want to lose this disc now, because you lose the disc in a 1v1 and they get it ahead of you. I mean, they can just walk it in, you know. So eventually, gonna see around here Tuna going for it. Looks like that's gonna be a shot for him, and ooh, maybe should have held on to that a little longer, because that is gonna be a miss. And eventually Cozmooo grabbing it, tossing it, just clearing it all the way back to blue side. But you do see Tuna did get the stun off there, so you know he's comfortably ahead. You can get this out right now. And he does get it out, but he does get stunned off himself, and now we're just going to see a repeat of that same situation, where now Cozmooo is going to be able to catch up to that first. And it looks like Tuna's going to go back here, going for the tube launch, but I'm not sure. I think, yeah, maybe he's trying to be defensive here, and oh, it looks like there is actually a catch there that I didn't quite catch, but I do see that now. So eventually that's going to go bouncing. Looks like that's going to be Tuna catching up to it, though, and he has some time here. He can get this in. And it looks like he is going to swerve in there, just take it in for the slam dunk. The easy two-pointer, just to keep it safe. And I think that was a good move, because, you know, he just needs points on the boards on the board right now, and needs to get some momentum back. And I think just bringing it up to 4-11, even though he's still doing great right now, I think maybe that will give him the momentum he needs to keep going forward here. And you see Cozmooo going for that shot, misses it, and eventually that is going to be a ding right there. That would have been devastating for Tuna if that was another three. But maybe we can see him push it out right here. That is going to be Tuna tossing it out. And that's going to come bouncing back, but it looks like Cozmoo's going to be the one there to pick it up. Tuna's just a little bit behind. And now that is just going to go floating all the way down. You still see Cozmooo just getting it very close. They're very dangerously close for Tuna. And we got 3 minutes left of this first round. So, you know what? Is this going to be enough? I guess we'll have to see. I'm not sure if, you know, I've always, we've done a few of these tournaments so far. And I've always stuck with the 10-minute rounds, just the default. But I guess with a 1v1, maybe, I don't know, is that too long? Maybe it should go down to like 7 minutes or something. There is a lot of back and forth. But at the same time, it's like, I guess it's more intense, a little more. Every second matters more if it is a bit less time, like 5 minutes perhaps. Actually, you know, maybe one thing might be to go with the way EVJL does it, which I was casting, which is it's 5-minute rounds, but it's best 3 out of 5. And so those rounds are a little more intense, because you gotta act fast. I don't know, maybe. Oh, we're gonna see the steal there, Cozmooo with the steal, but there is a ding. And eventually tossing back up. Tuna slaps it away, but it doesn't quite get a hold on it. But eventually comes back, gets the stun on him. Tuna taking it forward, going for the shot. Is it going to be in? That is going to be in. That's going to bring it to 7-11. Actually, giving Tuna a chance in this round here with 1:40 to go. All he needs is 4 points here. 2 twos or 3 to tie it up, or a 3 and a 2, and he could have the victory right here in round 1. Tuna, he has America on his back. That's right, America is supporting you. This is we never had a real war with Australia, but this is, will suffice as a war with Australia. And I think you need to win that war for us, Tuna. I will say little biased in favor of Tuna. He is my teammate on Flaming Flamingos. Whereas Cozmooo is from FreeVR. Rank 3 team in OC VRML last season, but that is going to be Cozmooo getting that long shot all the way from popcorn right there. He does make those. We've seen him make those many times, and that is really going to put in the nail in the coffin for the first round of this 1v1 match with Papatuna. So looks like that is going to be the first one for Cozmooo for sure, but we can see maybe in a round 2 we see Tuna bring it back and maybe take us to a round 3. We'll see. Just checking the feed here. Sometimes it likes to stop. No, we're still good. And that's going to be eventually a long headbutt. Oh, wow. I had looked away for literally 2 seconds and I didn't see the headbutt shot. I can't believe that. Well, fuck. I'll have to watch that back. This is why I wish I got that replay thing set up. I'm going to figure that out at some point when I have time to get it right. I don't know why it says that, by the way. I guess, like, he typed it in one time into a thing, and for some reason, I have no control over it. When I watch this through spectator mode, I just see fart, ha ha ha, Cozmooo. So, yeah. That's what he wants to have there, I guess. So that's what we got. Alright, Tuna, you gonna bring it back? You gonna bring it back for this round here, for round 2? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we can see some adjustment, take us to a 3rd round. That would be a good time to test these new buttons I added to my stream deck. Let's see, if I press this, it should mute myself. Okay, that works. If I press this button, it should... Well, I have to select Echo, but if I press this, it should... Does it mute or unmute them? Oh, well, actually, I think comms are off for the match, so it doesn't matter. Alright. That seems to work just fine. I feel something in my foot. Oh, it's hey, Eco. Eco is one of my cats. Wants some pets. Whenever I'm distracted by something, he never, if I'm not distracted by something, he never wants to be around. But if I'm doing something, he's like, what? How can you be doing something and not pay attention to me? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're going to get started off here. That's going to be Tuna taking it out. At least I thought that was going to be happening. Eventually, you're going to see the long bounce. You see Cozmooo went for the shot. Looks like Tuna's right behind him. Going to try and get the stun off. But again, those jukes by Cozmooo there are just too good. He's going to juke right into a good position on the wall there. Just toss it in. Right there on the wall. I never get how you can do that when you're just kind of on the wall like that. I mean, I guess I didn't see, but maybe he was like had it perfectly flat under him. So it was like being on the floor. But even then, if you tried to like get anchor shots from floor, it's so it feels so awkward. It's so hard to get it right. I've tried it many times, and yeah, it feels like you're gonna bump your elbow against the floor, even though the floor isn't real. Eventually, gonna see some stun offs there. Seeing those bounces, I swear, Eco, you better not like press any of my Steam Deck buttons and stop the stream or something. I would be very pissed. Okay. No, don't step on my keyboard either. Jeez, you're gonna end the stream. If my stream ends, it's capped. Eco, is a name that's kind of a double meaning. It's partially based from Echo, and also, oh, nice 3-pointer. Partially from Echo, and oh my God, what did you knock over? Oh, it's just a bottle. Partially from Echo and partially from Eco. If you ever played Jak and Daxter series, the Eco is like the energy source that like they need. That is like powers Jak up and like lets him do crazy stuff, and also powers guns and stuff in the second game. And it's just energy and stuff too. But eventually, yeah. All right. That's also the series where I got my name from Warpgate. Nice 3-pointer right there. Again, really Cozmooo just taking it away, just getting a very comfortable lead here. Only 2.5 minutes in. We really need to see some adjustment from Tuna right now. Or we could really see Cozmooo just take this one away and get a lead so large that Tuna really doesn't have a chance to come back. I wouldn't like to see that. I would like to see a third round as a caster. That's what's the most exciting. That's when I feel like I get my best casting in during those third rounds, where you know everyone's evenly matched, and you know you just the time's ticking, and this is it. But eventually gonna see Tuna getting that long bounce shot there from under shield. Very nice. First shot of the round, and maybe the start of a comeback here for Tuna and for America. I was saying that's also where my name's from, Warpgate. I mean, it can mean just any Warpgate from anything, but my profile picture, not the one on Twitch, but the other one, it's a Warpgate from Jak and Daxter. Eventually going to see that bounce up there. Looks like no one's there to pick it up right away, but that's going to be Cozmooo eventually coming back for it, and just the simple toss there. I like that. Sometimes those anchor shots just look so effortless, you know. He just grabbed shield there and just kind of tossed it in. 7 meters per second. Wasn't necessary to go any faster, you know, because in a 1v1, no stacks, so it doesn't always matter how fast you go as long as you get ahead of the opponent. Eventually, Tuna getting a good juke there, though. And but eventually Cozmoo's going to do it right back to him. Just get on him, push off him, and get ahead here. He's not letting that get near his goal. So eventually going to see the bounce off there, off the center. That's going to be Tuna. He has some time here. He can go for the shot, and it looks like he's going to go for the shot. That he's going to get that in. That's going to be 3 for Tuna, bringing him back to a 6-point deficit here. With 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Not bad so far. All he needs is 2 threes, and we'll see a tie up here. Alright, gonna see Tuna rushing out here, going full speed at Cozmooo, but Cozmoo's gonna throw that. He's gonna be bouncing back. And you can tell that even, you know, Cozmooo, he places his shots to where he can always get it, even if he misses. But you know what, Tuna, he's going to be there to stun him out, get it downfield, and eventually that's going to look like Tuna in a very good position to make another shot here, and that is going to be another shot from Tuna. That's going to bring it up to 12-9. Tuna now only has a 3-point deficit, so maybe the start of a comeback for Tuna. I think this is the closest he's ever been to beating Cozmooo in this match. I don't think he's come above a 3-point deficit so far, but maybe we'll be about to see that. Oh, that is going to be the punch. Cozmooo was not having any of that, just the side punch. I always love those side punches when I get him in the match. Oh, that's going to be it. That's going to be Tuna, just a little too late to catch that. And that's, again, bringing Cozmooo right back to a 6-point lead here. 4 minutes to go. We got 5 viewers now. Hope everyone's enjoying so far. We might be near the end here. All depends on whether we can see a bit of a comeback from Tuna. Eventually going to see Tuna's in a good position here. He could get in close, make a shot. Depends how good Cozmooo is as a goalie. Not good enough. That is going to be 2 points. for Tuna right there, bringing him to only a 4-point deficit now. But we have seen a lot of trading back and forth in this match so far. We find that once Cozmooo, you know, gets that disc on his side, he gets the initial possession, often he can take in a shot pretty easily. So if that keeps happening, that's going to be it for Tuna. Eventually, we'll see the stun off again. That he gets that, he gets the disc out there, and then he just stuns out Tuna. And if, yeah, I think Tuna, you can't really try that same technique as you do as rushing him when he gets that joust, because Cozmooo is very good at stopping you right there and then getting ahead of you, and then nothing you can do from that point but just wait and watch as he gets those shots. 2 minutes 30 seconds to go. I hope we do see some adjustment from Tuna here, and then we can see a third round. Alright, that's going to be Tuna getting it down, I guess, trying to get it in a good position. But it looks like, oh my god, that went in! That went in! 1 meter per second! That was a crazy bounce! Wow! I'm not sure how calculated that was, but calculated or not, that is exactly what Tuna needed right now. 2 minutes to go, 4-point deficit. But again, though, we might see what we saw before. Every time Cozmooo gets this disc, you see... Oh, but this time he didn't get the stun off on Tuna. Tuna actually gets the stun off on him, so now eventually we're going to see Tuna catching up to that first. And I think he's going to try and go for a clear and maybe hop on the tube. Eventually that is going to be, oh, a leech, an expert leech by Tuna right there. And that's going to put him in a perfect position to make another shot. That's very slow, that's very slow. Okay, it was slow and it was calculated, and that is going to be a 3-pointer. That is going to bring this match very, very close now. 18-17, Cozmooo with a 1-point lead. This is going to be tough, though, because Cozmooo has that disc. He can hold that. He can waste time. He's got a lead. Okay, eventually going to see the bounce, and eventually Tuna, no, I think Tuna might just be a little bit too far behind, and he is a little too far behind. That's going to be a 3 for Cozmooo right there, and you know what, that might be it, because with a 4-point deficit, I'm not sure. I mean, we do have the possession on Tuna's side, but so if we can see a really fast shot from him right now, I mean, that could... No, but honestly, 30 seconds, because even if he did score, that dice is going to the side of Cozmooo afterwards, so I really think that is going to be it right there. But maybe we can see a strong finish from Tuna here, a strong finish for America, and I hope we get a strong finish if the apocalypse ever arises, before the zombies take over. But right now, we don't have zombies, we just have Tuna defending us, and... you know what? He did his best, but it looks like Australia, looks like Cozmooo from FreeVR is going to be the victor here today. That is going to be Cozmooo winning both rounds in this best of 3 in the eco-friendly 1v1 Cup. Congratulations. Both of them fought really hard here. Yeah, that was really intense, especially into the end of this second round here where it got really close. So good job to everybody. And I think I'll just go over here and I'll just pop up the bracket for you guys for this tournament, which is the January 1v1 tournament for eco-friendly, small server that I run, and I invite people to it on an individual basis, no public advertising. But if anyone would, like to go ahead and join, we have a nice, vibrant community. We do tournaments, and we get Truth or Dare and other stuff. Where is this bracket? Where is it? Here is the bracket. Okay, so yeah, so that is going to be his name used to be Ted Cozmooo, so now it's Cozmooo again. But yeah, that is going to be Ted going all the way to the finals of this 1v1 tournament. And Tuna, though, he's going to have another chance because he's going to get bumped down to the lower bracket, and he's going to be put here against the winner of Sherlock and whoever wins here, Respexia, and I think that's how he wants it pronounced, and FP. So whoever wins that going to go to this match, and then whoever's there going to go up against Tuna. And you know what? If Tuna can win that match, the semifinals right there, it's going to be back up, and he will have a chance to fight Ted or Cozmooo again in the finals of this tournament. So, you know what, Tuna, do some practice, and maybe next time it will be America prevailing over Australia in the finals of this tournament. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. I also got Echo Olympics is still going on. I'm trying to cast those, you know, just when I get time, but sometimes with the schedules I don't always get a chance to cast those. I can tell that I better mute the players because I can still hear them. But yeah, that's coming up. Unfortunately, I did lose pretty quickly in both these tournaments. Sad. I got some practice to do myself, that's for sure, but that's going to be free VR skill issue, going up against each other in bounce or bust, so just bounce shots only for that one. And then we got up here Farhale, which is Rachel Spectro, which is the winner of that. And that's going to be sticky disc, so can't let go of the disc at all. That's the rule for that one. And then finals, which is so that's Tuna and Mott's on quivering crustaceans, and the finals is going to be sabotage. So that's going to be switching out a player to the other team, and then the other player has to sabotage the other team, and both of them do that. So it's like two 1v1s going on, but like with a bit of a twist because like you're doing two 1v1s at the same time, which is weird. With one disc. So yeah, I'm excited to see how all those are going to play out. And yeah, if you want to see that, you want to see more of my casting, casting other games too. I'm going to cast more Half-Life Alyx soon, and VRML when that comes back as well. So yeah, if you like my stuff, go ahead, follow my channel, and I'll have more streams for you very soon. I'm going to get off now. I hope you all enjoyed, and you have a good one. See ya.